I'd like to open up for visitor statements. I'm going to read the Board of Education welcomes and encourages the participation of its citizens in the business of the school district. There are 2 points in the meeting where visitor statements are scheduled. Citizens are welcome to raise questions or make comments on either one. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes per individual and cannot be combined. Please note the Board of Education will not answer questions or engage in dialogue during visitor comments. If a person would like additional time to address the board, such a request shall be submitted in writing 48 hours before the meeting to the superintendent. I don't believe we had any requests.
We did not.
All right, we'll be open to comments.
Start with this section. Anybody from this section?
Come on down.
Are we going with this section first, Wes?
Oh, well, yeah.
This way we'll work right to left. Yes. Are those names that?
Yeah, that might help.
Thank you, Kylie.
Brian Conroy?
I have no comment.
Okay. Lynn Nelson? Okay, Maria Kaplan? Gina DeBroth? Not this time. Jen Ortega?
Jen Oltragi.
Oktragi, I'm sorry, Jen.
Not at this time.
Kristen Hoyt? Patty Sherbach? Emerald? Did I say that right?
Yes.
You want to come down?
I'm talking, you can come say something.
And then Tida and Seneca Lester? Okay, come on down.
No.
Just by the microphone, one of the microphones, please.
Thank you. Okay, well, I usually don't do public speaking. It's not my forte, so please bear with me. And I'm very nervous, so
So
please bear with me
you have
even
3
more.
minutes, and with 30 seconds left,
I
I'll put
will
my hand
do this quick. Here we
Okay.
go. So before I start, I want to thank the school board. I want to thank Dr. Freitas. I want to thank the parents, the community, the teachers for allowing me to speak. Last night, I was reading The Landmark, and as a parent in this district, I've been really proud of where my kids have gone to school and everything that's happened, and I became enraged while I was reading it. The tone of the article, pardon me, the comments that were made, I was a little bit embarrassed to be reading it, if I'm being blunt. Dr. Freitas, I want to commend you. One of the comments that you had in there, you kind of took the blame of what was happening and said to put it on you. And I thought that was really great the way that you said, like, you have a good staff, we need to focus on the safety of our kids. And so thank you for that. That resonated with me. There were a couple of quotes that were in there. One was talking about the planned endeavor that the teachers did. And I'm going to be honest, yes. I hope it was planned. I hope it showed the absolute worst case scenario that could happen. I hope it mimicked everything that could possibly happen in the worst way possible to ensure that my children are going to be safe and that RB is ready for it. They talked about going virtual, not what students and parents want. Of course not. We want normal times. We want our kids to be able to go in school. I want my kids to have a normal high school experience, but these are not normal times. The survey that was sent out did not allow for the option of a virtual plan that was taught by RB teachers. Apex Learning, I did look into it. It had really low ratings. And so as an educated person, doing what's best for my children to make sure that they are on the right path, I was a little disappointed with that choice. My children have had wonderful, engaging, compassionate, amazing teachers at RB so far. I would hope that they would do online learning the way that it's supposed to be and that they are held to the standards that we would expect from them, because that's what I've received so far. But during normal times, I would love for my kids to be in person or in hybrid, but these, of course, are not normal times. And so my example is something that happened yesterday. Currently, the cross-country team is under quarantine for the next 14 days. You know, it's outside, there's under 40 kids, they're social distance, they're safe, but things do come up. And so it's not a blame, it's just a fact that these are not normal times. You know, this morning while most people were doing their morning routine, I wasn't. I was taking my freshman son to get a COVID test. And it was really scary watching him do that, and then in the back of my mind worrying about my 91-year-old grandmother that he had come in contact with. So I just think right now we really need to focus. Our main concern needs to be on the health and well-being of our students, supporting their virtual learning, making sure our teachers are ready, helping to support them, and making sure that RB continues at the rigor and the expectations that we all believe it has. So thank you for allowing me to speak.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Okay. And we will, discussion items, discussion information items. At this point in the meeting, Board of Education members may request to add an additional item